So we're going to do an infant handling competency. The first thing we'll do is positioning. The first position is prone prop on forearms. So you'll place the baby on their stomach, like so. And then position their elbows and forearms so they are underneath the baby for support, and make sure their chin and head is tilted up so that they can breathe. You can also use a towel or something and put under the trunk to make it easier. The next one is prop sitting. So you'll have them sit in a V-like position and then place their arms forward so that they can position themselves for balance. Next one is ring sit to side sit. So the baby is going to sit in a ring sit position or circular position with their legs. And then we'll do a left side sit. So we'll kind of tilt the baby's trunk to the left side and bring this right leg back behind. You can also bring the arms towards the left side so they can, well, in this case, try to sit up for balance. The next one is facilitated segmental roll, supine to side. So place the baby on their back, and we'll place the baby's arms at midline. We're gonna do a right roll, so we'll go ahead and turn the trunk that way, and then bring the left leg up and over so that they are side lying like so. You can also have a towel around just to help hold like the baby's arms together, or the binky. The next one is primitive reflexes. So the first one's AT&R. Ideally, I would have a toy, but I'd put the toy over here, beep it. The baby would turn their head towards the direction of the toy, as well as extend the extremities of the same side and flex the extremities on the opposite side, sorry. Next one is a rooting reflex. So I'd stroke the baby's head on the left or right, but in this case the left, and the baby would turn their head towards my finger. I'll show that on this side too. So they look like that. Palmar grasp is next. So I take my finger, place it on the baby's palm, and their fingers should flex over mine. The next one's plantar grasp. So it's similar, just on the foot. So finger to foot, and the toes should bend over my finger. The next one is a Moro reflex. So I'm gonna have the baby bring their hands toward midline. I'll position them in a safe supine position on my forearm. I'm going to quickly but gently drop the baby, and their arms should extend and abduct out. The next one is automatic stepping and walking. So I'll place the baby in supported standing, and when I do so, their legs should start moving in a stepping pattern. The next one is STNR. So I'll place the baby in a supported prone position, and then I would tilt the baby's head, and as I did so, the legs or the hips would flex forward, so the legs go down. So head down, hips down for this one. The upper extremities can also flex. And then I would bring the baby's head up, and when doing so, the legs would come back into a neutral or extended position. The next one is labyrinthine head writing. So the baby can be standing or sitting. In this case, I'll do sitting. We will do a right head writing. So I would just tilt the baby to the right, and in doing so, the baby is going to tilt their head to the left to maintain proper gaze. Next ones are protective reactions. So the first one's a parachute protective reaction. So I'm going to place the baby in a supported prone, and then I'm going to tilt the baby towards the ground, and their arms should come out to help brace for impact. Next one is protective extension and sitting sideways. So the baby's going to sit. We'll do a right sideways tilt. So I'm going to push the baby from the left, and in doing so, the baby's right arm should extend out for balance control. The next one is protective extension and sitting backwards. So I'd apply a perturbation from the front, like so, to tilt the baby backwards. And then the baby's arms would extend back, so their hands touch the ground for balance as well.